Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'll be starting off today's tutorial by drawing my brows first. I'm just going to brush my brows, then I'm going to outline next. So I start from the bottom brow and I just outline what I have there, and I also do the same thing to the top brow and I fill it in. So I'm showing you guys a closer look of what I just did. Just going to outline my brow and I'll fill it in. Like, that's a very easy and simple way for me to do that. Then I'll be highlighting with a Sushi concealer. This time around I'm starting from the front part of the brows. I'm going to be highlighting it first with the darker shade that I showed, and then for the brow bone I'm going to be using a lighter shade. If you guys want a more in-depth tutorial on how to draw a brow, I have one that I have done before. I'm going to put it in the link in the description box. So if you have issues with brow, you can watch that tutorial. So guys, let's head back to this one. So I'm just highlighting that with a little bit brighter concealer. You can see that there's a difference. Then I'm just going to blend with a loose blending brush just to make it flawless. Then for the top parts of my brow, which I'm doing today, I used my foundation. I'm using the foundation my shade, which is a MAC foundation. I can't remember the name at the moment, but I'll put it in the description box below for the products that I used. So I was trying to achieve this very short brow hack, and that's why I decided to just go in to highlight the top part of my brow, and I'm using foundation my color, so I won't have issues when I want to blend it out and do all that when it's time for me to apply my foundation. So guys, just blending, and the brow looks great already. So it's just very simple and very easy. And if you know you don't know it, if you know you didn't get it, please don't forget to check my previous video like I said earlier. So guys, I'm just blending it to ensure that it looks okay. I wanted a very short arc, and that's why I decided to do this method. Guys, can you see that? So I'm done with it too. Then for my eye region, I decided to apply a foundation first, and this is because I was going to be working on the entire eye space. I've never tried this before, so it's my first time, so I'm just going to do that. So I'm going in with the foundation first. I wanted you guys to take a closer look at it, and that's why I decided to zoom in a bit more. So I'm applying the foundation all over my eye region. Then I'm going in with powder my shade as well. So I'm using a classic powder in, I think, medium or chocolate, just to make everything smooth and blended in properly because of the kind of look I want to create. I was really skeptical at the beginning of this video, but I think I was able to pull through with what I really wanted. Then I go in now with my eyeshadow primer, just very minimal, because the eye already has a lot of things, like a lot of base for the eyeshadow to pop out on. So I'm just going to use very minimal and just going to blend with my hand. You guys know I like doing that. So just going to blend with my hand. And that's it. Then I'm going to be using this eyeshadow from Muah Empire. I'm using the brown color. I'm just going to use it for the top part of my eye region, and also like a transition color as well. So I'm using a loose eyeshadow brush to just apply it gently. I also moved it lower to the corners of my eye, the outer corners of my eye, just because I felt like I needed to do that. So I didn't have any specific reason. Then I'm going in now a very dark shade in my mid matte. So that color was the color I had in my mind to use for the outer corners of my eyes, and I'm just using a very small blending brush to apply it and also blend it in properly so it doesn't affect the first transition color that I use. So I'm doing both eyes simultaneously. I like doing my eyeshadow in this process because it makes life easy for me. That's my own style. It makes life easy for me, and I know what direction I'm going towards. So guys, can you see how long it took me to blend everything to get the color I wanted? It was a dark shade, or was black, but now it doesn't look extremely black, and it's still black, but not the extreme black that everybody's expecting. So for the major part of my eye, I decided to use a primer again. Then this Bhcosmetics eyeshadow palette, I'm using 2 different colors that I mix, and I've shown you guys already. And I'm going to be using a flat brush to apply. This is basically because I intend to use like the entire eye space. I've never, like, even when I do colorful eyes, I don't use I stop most time at my eye crease, but this time around I'm going beyond that. So that's the reason why I decided to just use this particular brush and also try this style. So I don't know, like at this point I was still a bit skeptical. I was just like, babe, you can do this. And it was already, when it looked like it was coming together very well, so I did that, okay, I think we can do this. So guys, this is it. You just apply the eyeshadow at the region that you want it, and you blend gently. This one does not really need like extreme dragging or anything. It's just minimal. Then I go in again with the blending brush to the corners of my eye, just to make sure that the colors are at the same point, just to make sure that they are blended in, just to make sure that there are no harsh lines, just to make sure everything looks okay. So that's, I'm just blending the 2 colors together very well, and they have a meeting point. And for the transition color, I went in again with the Muah Empire eyeshadow as my transition color, and that's the end. I'm lining my eyes. I'm going to put the products of any product I'm not showing. I'm going to put it in the description box below so you guys can see it. So I'm not looking forward to having a wing highline. I just wanted to line my eyes, to define my eyes, to make the eye come out, to make it pop out. And that's just it. If you want to see a video of how I line my eyes, check my Instagram page. I showed a 1-minute video on how to line your eye properly, so you can learn from that. Thank me later. Yeah, I know. Thank me later. So I just dust off the eyeshadow and kind of brush out my eyelashes by applying a mascara to clean out the eyeshadow dust that has fallen on my lashes, and just to make sure that my lashes are in good position when I want to fix my false lashes. And that's it. So for my skin prep today, I'm going to be using the Milk Hydro Primer for my entire face. I'm just going to be using a primer today, nothing serious. I'm not even using a mattifier. I'm just going to apply the primer all over my face and blend it in and prep my skin. That's the only thing I need today, because I already moisturized my skin before I started the entire makeup, so I didn't need a moisturizer and I didn't need a mattifier as well. So I'm just using a primer and I'm good. So because I had a very huge eye bag, I decided to use a corrector for under my eyes, just that portion of my eye. I'm not looking at correcting the entire face, just that part, because the eye bags were so big. I don't know why. I don't know what happened to my eyes, but the eye bags were really big, so I just had to cover them up. Then I applied my foundation all over my face. I've almost exhausted that foundation, so I couldn't show how I applied the foundation over my face like that. So that's why you see it like it's just scattered everywhere. Then I'm blending with a full foundation brush. This is one of the Real Technique 4-in-1 brushes. So this is the foundation brush in that set, and it's really compacted. It's very good for applying foundation, and you would love it for whatever type of foundation you are using. This brush is the go-to any day, anytime. So I recommend it for anybody. Guys, I'm just feeling myself. I'm enjoying the whole makeup thing, and I was just in a really good space when I was actually filming this makeup. So guys, my skin is ready. Then I go into highlight. I was really intentional about this makeup. I don't know why. I didn't have anywhere to go to. I was intentional about it. So I'm highlighting under my eye, my chin, my nose bridge, my forehead, and the top part of my lip, because these are the places in my face that I want to draw attention to. Then I go into blending with a damp sponge, popularly called the beauty blender. So I'm just going to use that damp sponge to blend the concealer very well. I knew I took a lot of concealer in my skin today, so it required me to blend a lot. So that's why I really don't like using too much concealer, but since I already did that today, I think I just had to end up blending the entire concealer and making sure it sinks into my skin properly. So I do that for all other parts of the face that I have highlighted. I blend, and I ensure to blend in very, very well. It's very important, like I always say, to blend. I'm also using it to clear all the eyeshadow extension on my face. So guys, this is my face now. Then I'll be setting my face with my Fenty Hazelnut setting powder. So I'm just using that same sponge that I used. It's still very damp, so all the portions of my face that I highlighted, I'm just going to use that sponge to apply the setting powder into my face. This is just like my actual powder, so just for my skin, for it to just make sure that the concealer blends in very well and everything looks okay. So I'm just going to do that again to all the other parts of my face that I already highlighted initially, just to make everything look flawless. It's just bringing everything together, making everything come together. So guys, see how I'm taking my time to blend. As I've always said, it's very important that we blend. So please don't make the mistake of doing makeup and not blending very well. The result is not always very good though. So that's a piece of advice from a friend. So for contour, I'm using Ministar. So today I decided to do, I don't know, I just went all out for this particular makeup. I used the darkest shade in the Ministar contour set for my eye cheekbone because I really wanted to define my face. So I had to go all the way out. See guys, see how dark it is, but I needed to blend. I had to do a lot of blending. Then for my temple, for my forehead, I used the normal contour shade that I always use, which is like the second lightest shade in the contour set. So I used that for my forehead or my temple, whichever one it is, you guys know, and my jawline. I just used that to blend up those portions. But for my high cheekbone, I used the extremely dark one, and by the time I'm done with this makeup, you guys will see the difference. So to bake my face, I used Kat translucent setting powder. So I'm going to leave this in my skin for a while so that it sinks into my skin very well. Then I do other things in my face while this setting or this baking powder stays in my face. I'm going to be lining my eye, my waterline. So I'm using a Rimmel eyeliner that I just got. I just wanted you guys to see how I'm doing that. So I'm just going into my waterline gently with the eyeliner and just ensuring that I don't tear up. Guys, see now. Then I dust off because the powder had stayed in my face for a while and felt like I think it had done enough. So I just stopped the baking and I dust the entire powder off. And at this time my camera battery was already low, so I was thinking that I might not be able to film everything, like I might not be able to film the whole process. So I was just kind of rushing the whole thing. Then for the blush, my favorite blush color, the red or the deep red. It's a classic blush. So I'm just going to apply it gently above the contour and blend it in. Guys, I know that it might not really, makeup might not really make sense now, but let's just wait for the come together of everything. So I'm just blending and just making sure that everything is working out well. At this point, my camera was like, no. So I just fixed my false lashes off camera. Then I lining my lips. I used my purple lip balm, so that's why I have like a purple look on my lips. Then I lined my lip with a lip pencil. It's a brown lip pencil, but it's not showing like it's brown because of the lip balm that I already used initially. So it's actually a brown pencil. So I'm just lining my lip. You guys, I've repented. I've started to line my lip now. So I just lined my lip and I'm going to fill it in with a lipstick, a nude lipstick, which is a Beyondbeauty lipstick, I think color 12 or so. And when I apply it, I'm going to spank my lips together. That's like one thing I do a lot. And I'm going to leave my lipstick dry today. I'm not adding lip gloss at all. So I'm just going to spank my lip and just leave it. Then my powder, I didn't show how I applied my bronzer because my camera was off then, so I had to charge and start using it again. So I just apply my Bare Mineral powder all over my face just to make everything go in properly, just to make everything sink in very well. Guys, I only used a primer and a very good foundation, and Stephanie, like, just take a look at this baby girl. See what I was saying about the all come together and everything. So guys, are you feeling me? I'm feeling myself. Thank you. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Yeah, I'm sure you did. So if this is your first time here and you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you're subscribed already, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. I'm hoping my comment section is more interactive than what it is right now. And also don't forget to share. Like, please let the subscribers increase. I really appreciate. So as you guys know, like, I dyed my hair to another color and it came out brown because my hair is black before, and I used like a deep blonde color, so it came out brown. I was expecting that. So right now my hair is brown. However, I'm still thinking of trying other colors for my hair, but for now I'm going to be using this particular color. I hope you guys are feeling my afro. So guys, this is what my hair looks like right now and I'm enjoying it. So till I see you guys again, take care of yourself, stay safe. Like, I know that this period has been really down for me, particularly looking at everything that has been happening in the world, from the racism to the rape and all of these things, and people dying as a result of COVID complications. It's been weighing me down for a while as well, and I'm just trying to stay strong in faith. That's the only thing that has held me to this point. And I'm also trying to do things that I enjoy, things that I like. I enjoy makeup, but like thinking about making my face up and with everything going on has been a struggle for me. However, I found other things to do. Like, I kind of watch movies nowadays, so if that's going to work for you, you can do that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my 2 minutes of ranting. Anyways, thank you guys for staying with me. Thank you for chilling with me all the time. I really appreciate it. Shout out to every one of you. Till I see you guys again. Bye.